What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Sprinklers are back on, so you're gonna hear that in the background. Absolutely. Today we're going badgeless on the GTI. I've been meaning to do this for quite some time, and I haven't gotten around to it. I wanted to do this right, and I wanted to do this once. I wanted to do this right from the beginning, but right now I really don't want to go to a body shop and get the front notch deleted. In the kit with the badgeless grill, they give you this little notch to delete the little circle because the front logo takes up so much space, and it actually makes semicircle notch on the hood and also on the bumper. They give you a nice strip piece to put on the bumper, and they give you that little notch thing to put on the hood. That usually looks very ugly because it's never the right color. So what most people do, and the way you should do it the right way, is actually go to a body shop and get something filled in the hood right here to cover this little notch, and like welded piece and bond it over and repaint it. But for that, they're gonna charge you like $300-400, and I really don't feel like doing that work. The good thing about having a wrapped hood is that I could just wrap that little notch that they give you and actually make it look good. You just got to make sure that when you're wrapping this, you wrap it the same direction as the hood carbon fiber is going. Here's what the kit looks like, guys. It's the badgeless grill, and then you get this little piece to cover the bottom, and then of course you get the little notch, which I have already wrapped in carbon fiber, going in the same direction as the hood. So first thing, we gotta clean up this area here. This is gonna get 3M tape to this section here, so I actually need to cut some of this vinyl out so that way that little piece actually adheres to the metal body itself. This way, when the notch is on, it actually can kind of tighten this all back together, which should make it look really good. So let's get a little blade and start cutting this stuff out. Got some 3M tape here. It's gonna go around this section here and just add it. That notch is on and everything seems secure up top. Just come back here, and we're actually gonna take off the old grill. It's gonna be 2T20. Make sure you save that bolt because you're gonna use it again. And then this thing should pull right out. Now there's a piece that's gonna go right over here, and it's what they give you. And that's gonna be 3M taped as well. Pretty much gonna fit over the top of this like this. Just want to make sure it's lined up and it's the same distance on both sides. Honestly, the main purpose of this wasn't really to just get rid of the VW sign, because I'm not ashamed of driving a Volkswagen. I'm all about it. It's probably the coolest car I've ever owned. Actually, it is the coolest car I've ever owned. So the reason why I wanted to do this is because I like the glossy finish of the badgeless one much better, and the VW sign is actually too large. It just makes the front end look crazy, and you know, some people might argue this, but obviously it's all preference, and I'm gonna do with my car whatever I want to do with my car. So I'm actually gonna take off the GTI one and put it on this one eventually, because I do want to keep that logo on there, or I might order a black one to go along with the front end. So still debating on that, but let's put this back on. Sliding the new grill is actually very simple. Just line it up with the notches again and slide it back in place, and check that out. It's a sick looking front, and it's glossy, which makes it so much nicer. So that way you can get a somewhat of a full experience. That's a neat looking front, and it looks good even with that stupid notch. But we're not even going to be able to see the notch because I have one more surprise for you guys. It's going to go right over it. But before we can do that, let's clean up the car and go out and do a photo shoot.